14-year-old Nicolas Elizalde was killed in that shooting, which happened after a football scrimmage back in September. This is a trial that highlights a crisis in Philadelphia right now. Ongoing shootings, often involving teenagers. NBC 10's Miguel Martinez-Valle was in the courtroom for today's hearing. He joins us live now with the latest. Miguel?
Yeah, that preliminary hearing ended just minutes ago, and it was a long and at times really emotional day inside the courtroom because there were families of the victims, including Nicolas Elizalde, but also families of the defendants, all packing the same courtroom. At some point during a brief break, a fight between one of the family members of those injured and another family actually broke out outside of the courtroom before the judge was able to continue with that preliminary hearing. No, I can tell you, though, today the focus was the prosecution laying out their evidence against the defendants, with 3 detectives today testifying as witnesses. Now, they pieced together video, car, and cell phone data, and in some cases, DNA tying the defendants to the case. The defendants are, of course, 17-year-old Zaid Jones, 21-year-old Yassine Bivens, 15-year-old Troy Fletcher, and 16-year-old Salim Miller. They're all charged as adults with murder, aggravated assault, and other charges related to the Roxborough High School shooting. Now, at the center of the case is a green Ford Explorer, which the prosecution says was used to get to and escape from the crime scene. Now, the prosecution at one point showed the video of the ambush outside of Roxborough High School after a football scrimmage. Now, that ambush resulted in the death of 14-year-old Nicolas Elizalde. His family actually left the courtroom before the video was shown. They did tell me that they were just overwhelmed by the emotions today. They were actually too overwhelmed to speak on camera. Again, this is a very heavy topic for them, of course, during the hearing. Now, police, they are still looking for one suspect, Daron Bernie Thorne. They say that the same cell phone video and car evidence connecting the defendants that were in court today to this case also place him at the center of the case. They also told us today that there is a 6th suspect that they are still looking for at this time. Meanwhile, the judge upheld all of the charges against the defendants that were in court. They are now moving on to trial procedures next. That's what I have for you right now. I'll send it back to you. I'm Miguel Martinez-Valle, NBC 10 News.
I'm sure it was emotional for all sides. Miguel, thank you.